and we are live.
Yay! Let me man up.
Oh man, gotta
Feels
love
good to be.
your technological problems, right?
Yep. Feels good to be back though.
What's shaking, bacon? What's everybody up to? Dmvdrakes got Black Ace and Dread Joker here with the Gammagumon series, week 2.
Yeah, man. We're running proxies on this event, so hopefully somebody was running a
Some Gammamon, some
yeah,
Garbitmon, some Jellymon, something.
yep.
Something new. Give us a break from all the
The Shine Greymons and Royal Knights and
right.
Mirages. It's like, yay. We finally get something new after what? About 2 months. About 2 months. Though it's not a major set, mostly filled with reprints. Uh, it's honestly like it's still a breath of fresh air, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people are just going to be playing it because they just enjoy the decks. So it'll be interesting to see.
But we are in the middle of round 1. Sorry for being late, but we're here now, so feel free to mooch off of our entertainment. You want to go hop down to table 1 and check that out? Or
Yeah,
we
sure.
could hop... Actually, let's go to table 2.
Yeah, I see a wild card fight king in there too. Oh, table one, anyways.
Or... Oh,
Look,
does table 2 have their cameras on?
no, one of them doesn't.
Actually, let me see. I could pull up the tournament pairing, see who's still playing, if they're still playing. We're still waiting on one match. What match is that? That is Warpite and Cardfight Hunter at table 3. Let's go.
Oh, this is my boy brother Jay right here running it back.
I'm running it back with the War Gray. You say
I know.
RB1? Nah.
He said BWG #1. That's what he said. Or 500 playing in complete darkness.
It looks like it's a red hybrid on Cardfight Hunter side.
Yep. Okay,
There we
there.
go. There it is. It's a little lighter now. But we see over on Brother Jay's side that he's already cooking. He's already cooked the whole pot. He's got the Black War Grey X on the top. Cardfight Hunter's working with a Flamon, Nothing in Raising, and a Takuya in the back. Meanwhile, over here, Brother Jay's working on his second stack. What up, what up? It's stream time. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Welcome, Kaze 1178. See, I want to call you Kaze just to be ignorant.
Kaze.
Yeah, Kazi.
Kazi. What's up, Pebbles? What's up? Welcome to the stream chat.
He's swinging with Barnes and Nobly right now. Blackboard Greymon going in.
Barnez and Nobly.
Yeah. I love that. I'll show you the video later. It's so funny. I don't know if you saw it.
So it looks like Brother Jay's got, I think, 2 security, it looks like.
Yeah. He moved the scissors. I'm actually kind of tilted now. The scissors were like the biggest player for me, bro. And he just moved them.
This is
It's not
motivation,
like he
man.
just. Yeah, I know, right? He's probably gonna hear it from me. He's gonna watch the replay and be like, "Oh shoot, yeah, I didn't have my scissors right there." So we get the tie down, get another blocker, or I don't know who he gave it to, but I assume it's the Greymon X since he already has a tie there. So
So now
yeah,
they
and
both got blocker, and
reboot.
Car Fight Hunter is working with an empty board. But as we know, Red Hybrid can turn an empty board into a Kaiser Greymon, which he's doing
Yeah,
right this second.
yeah. I mean, it's one of his few options, and it's honestly probably the best option because Black or Greymon, as you've seen in the past, is not a good matchup for this deck, and uh, just because if Black or Greymon does get set up, it's like what could this deck do? Black or Greymon
It's
just
hard to beat over Black or Greymon.
yep,
You can't beat it if it's got blocker. If it's got the redirect, you can't swing over it. Popping it doesn't work because they've got protections. It's just a really hard deck for Red Hybrid to get around, honestly.
yeah. Now the thing that does help Red Hybrid is that Red Hybrid has the speed. Uh, so maybe if Black or Greymon is struggling to actually see the protection, then because that is a thing that can factor into it, then yeah, that definitely helps. But yeah, like
That's
right there,
clearly
we
not
just
the situation here because when we hopped in, there
exact
was already a Black or Gray X and an empty
exact.
hybrid board.
I'm just speaking in hypotheticals.
If X, then Y. Am I right? So we see that he brings in the Emperor Gray, pops the Greymon X, and now we're looking to go for a swing. It looks like Brother Jay's trying to find out the power to see if it's worth blocking or redirecting. He says no, and hits the X antibody, giving him an extra memory and passing the turnover.
And we have the Kaze himself coming in here. Though we can't hear him. I love his little Stitch picture.
So it looks like there's a little bit of deliberation here. But at the end of it, it's Brother Jay's turn.
Oh,
Brother
okay, so
Jay's got no security left.
yeah. It has it.
And it looks like Car Fight Hunter shot 3. Can't tell if it's 3 or 2. You got the Greymon Digivolve for 2.
Uh,
Tapping the ties to make it free? Question mark? Yeah, there we go. Now we're paying cost efficiently.
all this memory efficiency. Look at that. Let's
Now
see.
I'm wondering what his play is here. He does have the Black or Gray X, So
Hmm.
that's something that it does have blocker and redirect as well.
Yeah.
So there's no
So
way
yeah.
to swing for game here. Looks like Car 500 has two security left.
Yep. Two security left. I was gonna say, does he not have a way to digivolve that Greymon? Because I would have just gone like, Greymon is security, and if he does have it in his deck, he could just do Omnimon Antibody, snipe the last security on the swing. He has Antibody under it, so that would always be a play.
Oh, looks like
But
that's the play to do. Cause
yeah, I mean, he can honestly, he still survive right here. There's not much, but I think they're in time, so. Obviously you got to alter your plays. I would have just gone for whatever just makes sense to end the game right there. No, I imagine this matchup being
so there's the Omni X, just like you
okay.
said. But at that point, he loses the redirect, and it's still suspended. He does get rid of the um, Emperor Gray, however, though, right?
Yeah.
As it bot decks the Emperor Gray. So that's a solid play. All sources go to the trash.
Okay. We've been informed that they're just gonna play it out.
He
Uh.
plays
Okay.
the Crimson Blaze to kill off the Greymon.
Okay. That Omni X was actually a pretty smart move right there. Mod decking the Emperor Greymon so he
Yeah, bot
doesn't.
decking it so he doesn't get the on deletions to get any more tamer benefits off of that was really smart.
Yep. I do the same thing against like Beelzemon. It feels so good. Feels so good.
And then he's still got the Omni X. He's got the Greymon cooking in the back. We already know what the last check is. And then Greymon swings for game.
Sweet. May the better Greymon win.
You try to say Black or Greymon is better than Emperor Greymon?
Hey, look, look, look. There's a regular Greymon in the deck, okay?
Hi
uh,
Joe.
he's the real Greymon, though.
What's up,
Emperor
Coach
Greymon just has a
990?
thing.
What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Drakes.
We love Dorumon here.
We do. Dormon's a G.
I know.
Bancho Dorumon win.
Eyes emoji. We could do it.
Isn't he the only Dorumon? Dorumon sandwich mode? Excuse me, bro? You know,
Dorumon is such a.
Dorumon is just a fuzzy Guilmon if you think about it.
Yeah, true. And he also turns into a Royal Knight, too, so.
No, they're not all Agus, but they're all reptiles. That's for sure.
He does have a like a Dorito. It's like that. I would say it's spicy nacho.
Spicy. It's that sweet and spicy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's that new like tangy ketchup or whatever flavor.
Ew,
My brother loves
what?
that. My brother loves that
I've
flavor. I
never heard
honestly
of
don't
that one.
about it.
That one sounds ugly. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's pretty ugly. Yeah. It's
Tangy ketchup.
it's alright. It's nothing to write home about to me. It's also chips. So Your lives matter.
Well, we're about to head into round two. We're just waiting on the pairings to go up. Unfortunately,
Hmm.
because we're using proxies, I have to do a little bit of extra work to find out what we're looking at in terms of. Ooh, hello.
I saw things happen like one time, and then uh,
You saw things happen one time or what?
I saw things happen one time on like a video with the with everything in the set, and then I forgot. If I don't play against it like five different times, then it's probably a I'm probably not gonna want to remember. I have to face it. Okay, so we got Tilted Sheep in here versus Jank Mode.
I'm trying to see where all the decks are posted.
Let me see.
I think everybody submitted through Limitless because I don't think no one's playing proxies
Okay.
except one
I
person.
think I think it's just Joe actually. It's playing proxies. Everybody else is just like, man, I want to sweat for this mat. They just don't really care for the set. I don't know.
Well, either way, where's Joe at? Let's go. Let's go watch Joe's game. Let's go watch some
Let's go
RB1 in
watch.
action. We can watch top tables next time around. Let's go, Joe.
Serious Joe.
As you guys could see, Joe's already gotten his hands on his birthday copy of the Gammagumon mat.
I know, right? I
It,
know, and I still haven't gotten mine actually. I saw him like yesterday. Totally forgot to tell him to bring it.
it looks so good on camera, actually. It looks even better in person. But we see that Joe wasted no time. The minute he saw RB1 proxies. Oh. Gammamon dropped in and boom.
Joe.
Gammamon Digivolved and just blew up the entire fight, I guess.
He just wanted to play with his Gamma Mind, man.
Said Measy.
Alright. Where's Kaze? Table 4. No, you can just ping a judge. That's insane.
No gammas for Joe. Alright, well, I guess we'll go see what Birdly and Pebbles are playing. Let's go up to table 2 while we wait.
Oh, okay. He's talking with Hunter right now. So okay. Let's see what's going with Berkeley and Peebles.
Oh, Birdly's over here on Melga?
Yo, that Yoshino Matt though.
Okay.
Yoshino and
I'm
Mimi?
digging the Yoshino bat.
Yeah, Yoshino and Mimi. That's what's up, man. It's almost like it's all in one archetype. It's almost like they're just about the same line for the same Digimon.
Hey,
And
bro, can't fight the
yeah,
consistency.
I can't fight consistency. I don't believe in consistency.
And consistency don't believe in you either.
I know. That's why brick.
But it's kind of crazy to see Melga this early. We're not even starter deck proxies yet. And this man said, one time for the one time.
Birdley is a trooper for that, and I respect it. Maybe he has something because you know the ace is legal, so maybe he sees something going on. But it is against Beelzebub too.
Well,
I mean, honestly,
last week we
I'm so
saw Burley playing Hunters with the Ace top end, so maybe he's just a fan of Melga Ace.
yeah, he's just swinging in with it. Oh man, he's got no fear. He doesn't even the protection's not even live yet. And gets the cool boy off of that. No X antibody. So now, okay, so yeah, he's definitely going to be a little bit behind because I know for a fact he's not going to be bouncing that. Oh, he got the one Melga though,
No
or
one
where
of where Garurumon.
man, I don't
Nah,
know. I would have just
shouldn't
let that.
that still be suspended though? There we go.
Yes, it can survive a battle or two, but is not gonna.
Not gonna survive a Beelzemon.
No, it's not gonna survive anything in the Bills one deck. They don't even need to swing into it. They got like 5,000 ways to remove it off the board. So
He's like, how is he gonna beat me with Hunters and switch to deflated Belga?
he found a skill solution for you, bro. Joe was holding that envelope like a ransom video.
Now, how much security is Pebbles at? I have a hard time seeing people's security. It looks like
Peebles,
3.
yeah, I think I see three there. It's kind of hard to see because of the shading of the sleeves and
Yeah.
just, shadows. What I tried to do, and honestly, it was just until it became uncomfortable. I would lay them down, my security down the opposite way, so that the lighting would catch the shadows of my sleeves. But I also didn't use dark sleeves as well, so that kind of helped. But
What I do is I kind of like alternate positions. I like lay one out, then I'll just offset the other one by like an inch.
uh, that makes more sense.
That way, 2 of them are offset, 3 of them are in their regular position, and it's still visible enough. So he swings into the Melga, protects it one time, can't protect it a second time. And what do we have here? This Deathslinger finishes it off. He hatched in the back. Burley's got a small novel in his hand. Digivolves into the Gammagumon in the back.
Yep. All right.
And
As
then
predicted.
this here is where Melga struggles. Is once you lose one stack, cooking up another one in time to react is usually a problem when you're going up against
Yeah.
decks that are just as fast, if not faster.
Yeah, especially since it's Beelzebub too. Like Beelzebub can just pop off right here. Honestly, honestly, the thing about Beelzebub is that even though the deck got nerfed, you don't know. It doesn't always feel the nerf because you can still high roll the Entmon, and then it's like, well, the deck still has an immense amount of speed, so it can still take down a lot of decks in the current meta. Which is good to see. Variety. It's just not as popular because it's not as explosive as it once was.
The minute people see a restriction, people tend to drop the deck. And so, once what was once king of the meta has fallen down a tad, I still think it's one of the stronger decks. Like right here, when he hits a Wizardmon and a sevenfold cluster and the one of Itmon
Yo,
and another
look at
three.
that! Look at that! Look, what did I say? All right, so Beelzemon definitely got enough memory to last a lifetime right here. It could potentially just end the game, to be honest. Um, get two memory. Well,
Two memory, two security checks. That's definitely a
if, yeah,
potentially game.
yeah. I mean, all he needs is really just to have a blast mode and yeah, he gets another memory off the Deathslinger there. Yeah, he definitely just needs just a blast mode and a ooh, cool boy,
Ooh, he got
gold
that
cool boy.
gold cool boy. Woo!
Flex on your enemies even though he might die this turn.
He
Uh,
said, I might lose, but I ain't broke though. Hits the Where Guru X off of the cool boy search. There's the last security gone.
yep. And then all he needs is blast mode.
And
Yep,
there's
reveal
the
the blast
blast
mode.
mode.
Yep. And as you said, you lost a stack. Building up that second stack, as nice as it is, you need to have that first stack make a real impact on their security or just in the game in general. Uh,
And that's
for some
why a
reason,
lot of decks started opting to run a one of, two of analog youth. That way, if you lose your stack in the middle of your turn, you don't have to wait a turn to hatch and then start again.
yeah.
Because just that one turn delay sets you back so far. Because Metal Garurumon has no way to impact the board other
Yeah, and I
than
definitely.
promoting
Mhm.
and turning sideways. But we see Pebbles take what appears to be game one. So we're shuffling up, getting ready to get that run back, see if Burley has a better chance this time around. And it looks like he's got Taste of Victory Gabumon sleeves back there on his egg deck.
I like those.
I know, right? I like those. I'm a little jealous.
Nah, you don't have to be if you pay the premium to get
I ain't paying the premium.
it. Nah, I understand.
I'll just be jealous, don't worry.
You're saying I'm perfectly fine being
Yeah,
jealous.
I'm perfectly fine being jealous. Now, I've never played Melga into Beelzemon because Melga got hit before Beelzemon uh, came into power, and I
Uh-huh.
put my Melga to sleep and let him take a long three format sleep. So I wonder, does I feel like you want to go first against Beelzemon just so that they don't get their Impmon and Tamer setup turn one like they like to do ideally. But
Yeah, and
you get to start your Gabumon Garurumon turn one play.
yep. And the other thing is that you want to kind of threaten them as well. You definitely if you can afford to start double stacking, just because you'll kind of threaten with a body on the board to just instantly just start bouncing their Digimon because it's purple. They're like one of their biggest weaknesses is just getting bounced back to hand. They want to be spitting stuff from the trash. They want to trigger their on deletes, and Melga kind of just counteracts that. And especially when they get the floater off of the Balmons, Melga can give it a hard time, which is something that I really like, especially because I hate dealing with Balmon. Like it just gives me a headache every time I face it because I'm like, man, I actually have to factor in this thing dying, and I can't just clear that and then
So
clear a
if I
Beelzemon.
kill it, it becomes a Beelzemon. If I leave it alone, it becomes a Beelzemon. There's no there's no good play here.
Yeah,
But
it's like a boneless Beelzemon, but it's a Beelzemon regardless.
when I was building Melga, especially towards like the later parts of BT-10, and I wanted to start double stacking, I actually incorporated. Oh, yo, you just hard play EX Beelzemon.
I've been there.
I feel
I
like you
understand.
kind of want to just pass in that situation.
You do want to pass, but sometimes you believe a little bit harder. Okay.
I don't
All
know if
right,
I
and then
believe that hard. Like
let him cook.
Melga's whole thing is bouncing, so if he's got the Melga X there, you just did that for what?
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Hey, maybe I just don't see the vision. Oh, there it
Exactly.
goes. And you
What you
see,
doing with that?
he incorporated the full moon, the detestable moon.
The detestable moon. Let's go.
Hits the X antibody off the Gammagumon X search.
It's a hit indeed.
And so now a whole turn behind. Let's see what Pebbles has got. A whole lot of top end, I see. Sheesh.
Yeah, I thought he just hard played the Winter Beelzebub. I was like, okay, bro, I get it. At that point, I don't think you could afford to. Anyways,
Now we see Burley's got two bodies on board and a body in the back. He's ready to start triple stacking. And he swings. And
Birdly the bravest, swinging with a Garurumon
7K
X.
does clear the 6K.
Yep. 2K clears a
2K
1K.
clears a 1K. Man, Burley is never punished, bro.
Ooh. We get out that.
That
I believe
BT, is that BT-8?
that's BT7.
BT-7? Sheesh. Relics of
See,
the past, man.
yeah, I would have figured people start running which one is it? Ultras mode? Because it has the same inheritable as the X antibody Garurumon. So just so you have a consistent way of getting that um inheritable going.
But the thing is, Alteris mode or the Sagittarius mode doesn't really do a whole lot. Is the
Uh
issue that a lot of players are running into with the Wergurumon. Like you could bounce to level 3, but it didn't really do anything for the deck, you know.
yeah.
And Pebbles just decides, nah, we ain't doing this, and just blasts the Wergurumon away. Birdly promoting with the swiftness to keep the pressure on. Goes into promo Garurumon. Wanted to play a free for all Digimon? What is that? Free for all Digimon? I've never heard of that. Unless FFA is not free for all, in which case, please correct me. Needs a 2 memory and double draw. So
Yep.
now, does he have the one of Where Garurumon? Does he have it? Does he
You
have it?
better not swing with that thing, bro. Yeah.
No, he
Huh?
got the EX1
I don't
Where
even know what
Garurumon.
that does.
I think it draws a card on Digivolve.
Well,
But
that's
either
nice.
way, it's a Where Garurumon. And that's all you
He's
need
gonna.
when you're going to Where Garurumon X.
Uh-huh. Need nothing to like even. All right, so here's the test. You always gotta pay, some kind of uh play. You're playing the game of, did I run into an option? Because Beelzemon has three different options that can all clear stuff.
And that's Metal Gurumon's weakness is options and security. And so now we're sitting at 2 memory. You're staring down a blocker Melga and a Gabumon X. You haven't gotten to turbo anything because all you saw was top end, and you were on the back foot all game. I feel like this is just a go next, but you never know what the future holds, right?
Nope.
You never know what will happen in the game of Digimon. Evolves into the Wizardmon.
Now, will
Stacks the
he?
decks to gain the extra memory.
So, the question is, well, he was going to keep turn anyways.
So I think if he has the Wizardmon X in hand, that he should have waited to do that until the Wizardmon X's Digivolution.
Yeah,
That way you can give blocker and pass on, uh, not draw the card. Because the
yeah.
problem here is if he does have the Wizard X, oh, he's just going to swing for it.
Okay.
But the Melga does have blocker.
Okay, so he gets memory and a rival's barrage.
The Gabumon gets cleared. So he is
All
safe
right, so
for
he probably
another
gonna
turn.
yeah, but he could probably just use it. Yep, seventh full cluster. Just get rid of it. Give him a lot of memory, but he has to restart the stack, and is not protected by that option.
Oh, I can't wait till I get option protection, man. Let Melga be great.
The Blackbird Greymon get battle protection.
You already have battle protection. It's called being bigger.
Yeah, it's true.
It's the Omni X and a Garurumon.
No, they get battle protection in EX5.
Yeah, we just get more battle protection.
It's just better battle protection.
More consistent battle protection.
Universal engine battle protection.
It hurts. It hurts so much because I don't care about the battle protection. I just want option protection, man.
Feel me, bro.
Rarely ever do I run into something that's bigger than my stack. It's always just a stray
Here,
bullet
I'll
insecurity.
I'll allow it for Melga if Shining Greymon can get option protection too.
Shine Greymon could get battle protection. How about that? I'll trade you.
No,
I'll
I
trade you.
don't know. Two cost type was ADP. I don't know, man. He doesn't need battle protection. He just kind of lets Marcus swing anyways, right? So Marcus needs all the protection.
We'll let Marcus have battle protection. How about that?
Okay, man. Thanks.
So it looks like Pebbles just decides to scoop. He realizes he's on the back foot with a Gammagumon about to come in kicking. And we're off to game 3. Blitz Omni does not count.
First official protection pro effects.
Though I have gone into a Blitz Omni because I had option protection and I was afraid they were going to clear me with an option, so I went into Blitz Omni and just stayed standing.
Yeah, I feel that.
This is like
I'm definitely
Blitz
like,
Omni. You've got one security. You got one security left. There's no point in clearing that because I'm not going to be able to swing next turn. So just leave it up and try to clear this. Because at that point they can't swing over it because it's unsuspended and it's protected from options. So you can't blow it up. Right, here we go, game 3. I'm trying to see how much time we have left in the round. My apologies. We've got about 25 minutes left in the round. And no one's finished yet. But the winner of this game gets to go on to the finals. Looks like we have a 3-round tournament today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you notice, the playmat on player 1 side is one of our mats from last series. Was our Bancho
yep,
Beatdown series.
yep.
And
It was such a good idea. I love it.
Birdley here at the top won it, and it's been rocking it ever since. Now, Pebbles, this is his or her first time playing in this tournament. A very welcome face, and I'm a big
Yeah,
fan of the plant mat.
I honestly love the plant mat. Yeah, it looks great.
I just like the plant archetype. The plant archetype is just so cool, and it just keeps
Yeah,
getting more and more weapons, and it just
it
uh
gets so much better because Bandai realized it's Green's only play style.
I
It's
don't want to say
actually
it's Green's only play style. It's Green's most defined play style. It's the
yeah,
most green play style.
it's the most Green play style, but also it's the one they cared to support the most because it's like, okay, well, okay, we gave you Grandness. Does this not make you happy? No, because it's just an OTK deck. We gave you what Green Hybrid. Green Hybrid was interesting, but it didn't stand the test of time in its own set actually that well.
Well, here's the thing about green. Like every color gets their keyword, quote unquote. Like it's
Uh
the keyword that yeah, all the other colors will have access to, but the the keyword is predominantly in that color. Like blue is jamming, red is sec+1, purple is retaliation. Like you see those in other colors, but you see it predominantly in one color, right?
huh.
Green's predominant keyword is piercing. The problem with piercing is that you need to be interacting with your opponent's board. It's heavily reliant on what your opponent does. And that it's rough playing with reliance on your opponent. Like you want to be relying on what you want to do, not your opponent. I mean,
Yeah,
Digisorption as well, but all colors have like more than one keyword that they see pretty often. Like black has reboots and blocker.
I don't know if I'd consider blocker, but it is a keyword that they do use more often than other
You
colors.
see you see black's got blockers more than um, any other color.
That's true.
Blue's got evade and jamming. Purple's
Uh-huh.
got retaliation and does on deletion count as a keyword? Kind of.
Yeah, it is a keyword.
And you got yellow recovery +1 and
It's
sec
got raid.
-1.
Yeah,
Green's
raid
got
sec plus
digi
one.
Green's got
That's
absorption and piercing, and red's got sec +1 and raid. So,
yep.
but we see that Wergurumon, boneless Wergurumon, doesn't survive a swing into security. Easily gets cleared. They're both sitting at a clean 4 security. But Birdly has to start over, which I don't think he has time to do with Beelzemon cooking the way it is.
Yeah, like it's like I said, it hits the point where either turns into a Beelzemon or it turns into a Beelzemon, but he has no way to stop the Balmon or clear the board because single stack deck. Uh, and this is where Beelzemon can just kind of go in now because it doesn't really have a way to it doesn't really have a way to kind of retaliate to a board like this, especially do anything defensively. Right, he's got one memory. There's not much to really work with. He doesn't see Eye and Mako, so there could just be like a minimal memory spending play that she can make, but don't have a lot of faith in it. Uh, Especially because he's got another Impmon right there stacked in the back waiting to be set up.
You do see the Balmon swing. Gets to stack the deck, mill, gets the extra memory. Survives the check. Goes in with the Impmon, keeps the pressure on. Impmon doesn't survive. He just goes into Wizardmon in the back. At Wizard X to keep the cycle going. And then, honestly, the only thing to do is give him 3 memory. So, you Digivolve into a Balmon in the back. Do you play out your Tamer? But at 3, 5 memory with the memory boost? I'm not sure how Melga can counteract that without the stack already being somewhat established. Do 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 do. Goes into the Beelzemon for 3. Gets the extra mills in.
That's what I see on Billsman right there. I love that. I love the Billsman.
It's my favorite Beelzemon right there. It's the
Yeah,
most
no.
practical one. So he goes into Gammagumon X. Gets the search off. Hits the Omnimon, the Blitz Omni. Gets the memory off a Cool Boy and a draw. So now we're cooking with 6 memory. And we did see him add the Melga X to hand last turn. So it is possible to go all the way up the stack and then bounce this Beelzemon. It's entirely possible, given he has all the pieces. And I think the biggest piece is the biggest potential missing piece is the X antibody option. Pops the boost, goes to 2. Does he have the X antibody option? He does. So now he swings into security, activating the X antibody option, or activating the Gammagumon first.
Either you got it or you don't. And you definitely got it.
And so we watch the Beelzemon go bye bye.
Yep. Goes back to hand. No on deletes go off if there were any. And security goes away. Let's see. If it's an option. Oh, why did the whole stack die? Yeah, put that in your hand. And it's just a Beelzebub, 12K. But he's bigger. So,
Yep, it
yeah,
makes him a 13.
survives.
See, that's what I said.
Right.
We don't need no battle protection. Give us option protection. We're fine.
Yeah. What's there to worry about?
But and that 2 memory with the Wizardmon in the back. I mean, he's only swinging 1 check, but he does have the Blitz Omni to take out the 2 security next turn. So Burley's looking a little dangerous, but I don't think Pebbles really has to rush this. And honestly, he could just play an option, clear the Melga, and give himself an extra turn to cook. Now, how do you feel about playing bombs, like the 7 cost options, the 8 cost options, that clear board? If you see your opponent doesn't have anything in the raising area.
Um, I feel like it depends on, like, honestly, it depends on how well set up I am, but it also depends on how much am I setting my opponent back. Uh,
Oh,
because
that's cheeky. He
yeah,
really gambled on hitting a Deathslinger or a Wizardmon, and he was absolutely rewarded for that gamble.
two's company, man. Um, That's your question. I like the idea of it because then my opponent's gonna have to just start building up another stacker then pinning that I can clear it, right? And it depends on how much memory I'm passing them to because they could just have like a full mega right there. Maybe they have some way to retaliate, but it also depends on the matchup as well. So there's a lot to factor in, but I do like the idea of it.
Oh man, 3 Deathslingers and a Wizardmon. 4 Deathslingers? Well, now you know there's no Deathslinger in security. I guess that's something that you could be thankful for, but wow, that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. This is game 3, sheep. He opts to block with the Melga, which brings out the Beelzemon. And
Actually,
now here's where a rival's barrage comes down to reset the board, and oh, I saw the flash of an X antibody.
I saw it too. That could definitely end the game right there.
It's not going to end the game because that Beelzemon just came out, so it can't swing.
Oh yeah, it's true. Just Deathslinger, dude.
He can't. He just milled all 4 this turn.
uh,
So that's what I said.
Wow.
This is where a rivals barrage would absolutely just
Slash
win the game here.
or what's the other one?
Seven full
Seventh
cluster.
full class. Yeah, one of the two. Either would clear it.
Well, Lord knows that they play enough options.
Yeah, and he can burn the security if he has seventh full cluster in the trash right now. That would also work. Joe Energy. Don't tell me he doesn't have it. You gotta have it, dude.
Hey, that might be what's in security since there's no Death Slingers in there.
That's true. The thing is, if you let Melga, if you can't swing at Melga because you just got it that turn, you can't. Um, you have to play something to clear it because Melga's gonna unsuspend. Ooh, I don't know if that be the play I make, but you have to unsuspend, and Melga's just gonna bounce it and then start going in on your security, man.
So he digivolves for 4, and then gains 2 memory back. The
Yep.
draw.
He's
And
just
he
okay.
draws the Rivals Barrage off the top
Why didn't
deck.
I think of it? Why didn't I think of that? just
Man, he was just climbing up just to.
Birdly. I know you got it. Bounce it back to his hand after you digivolve and do all that nice stuff. Of course. Come on, make it a game.
It's
Fight
like,
for
oh,
your
you
life.
clear my board, I clear yours.
Yeah, exactly. Fight for your life right here. It's not like Imbons get rushed or anything. All right. Wait, no, Beelstar can do that if you play it.
BLSR can do what? Oh, to play
Give
the
it
Imp
go
with
off.
Rush.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got to build something.
not too many BLzamon decks still play the BL Star.
Yeah, some people are still firm believers of it, but
There it
oh,
is.
actually had it. Yeah, there we go. It goes to your hand, buddy. And then get the memory back. You get a memory for every four, right?
Every 4, yep. So he gets 2, I guess.
Yep. So this right here is about to be what? If he has another X antibody in hand, it's going to be what, two security maybe. This could this is really the end game right here. Birdly at zero security can't afford to take another hit. He's in the red zone, or well, technically not.
He's in the red zone.
Yeah, he's in the
Touchdown!
danger zone.
Touchdown,
Yeah, he's in the
Burnley.
danger zone. Oh my goodness, he's in the danger zone. God, I can't see red zone. Uh, Peebles is in the red zone. If anything, he's about to get the game winning score right here. If uh Burnley doesn't have a rebuttal, but Burnley's going to have to move out once it's his turn, of course. All right, so we're just search the deck, get any evil wizards or demon lords, which practically encompasses the entire archetype. Bot decked a full cluster there, so we'll see. So sends him the 2 with the I can never remember that thing's name.
Wizard X?
Wizard Mod. Yeah, Wizard X.
How do
Uh,
you forget Wizard X?
I've been beat up enough by recent times. Okay, so he just goes right into the Melga or Were Rex and
Gains the
gets the
memory.
extra memory and draw. Goes to the ace. Interesting.
Well, on Digivolve you can discard cards to gain memory, so you keep the it lets you keep memory. He goes
Yep.
right into Melga X again.
Yep.
Interesting that he decided to not swing at security first. Oh, Blitz Omni. Oh man, he's just climbing,
It did.
climbing, climbing.
Wait, yeah. Just didn't attack at all. Oh, he's giving it protection. That's why.
It's got protection from effects and it's got blocker, so it's
I would have
it's
at
protected.
least.
It's protected from battle. It's protected from options, and it's uh got blocker. So
Yeah. If it were me, I would have at least I would have at least swung.
well, here's the
And,
thing: we haven't seen a lot of rivals barrages, so
yeah,
those
that's
rival
true.
barrages could just be sitting there waiting to be checked, and then with
Yeah,
overflow. I mean, even without overflow, that could have just been a game-deciding swing right there.
yeah. I guess it's smart to keep yourself in the game. Same time, you're only a blocker one time with that, and
Well, Beelzemon's a single stack deck, so
yeah, I'd still take the risk. I'd still take the risk. I understand. I understand why you wouldn't. I'd still take the risk. Buying himself a turn, he's gonna probably just. I mean, Peoples is honestly in a position where he can just wait it out at this point. He's got three security, I believe. So
you know he can't really afford to wait it out because with that Omnimon sitting there, that's one check, and Omni X would be two checks. I mean, it loses blocker at the end of this turn, but I don't know. This is a very tough situation that Birdley's put Pebbles in, and Pebbles isn't really looking with a lot, doesn't really have a lot left in deck to work with either. So he's got the double Ayamako back there, so that you can keep yourself in the game by putting cards on top of your deck. But maybe the play is to he just digivolves into the Baalmon back and gives him one memory.
I was
So
gonna
he
say,
hatches his last egg, his last pathetic egg, but with no blockers on board. Burley's got to end this game here.
yeah, he does
He swings
again,
with
which
the
is my
Omnimon, goes
goes
into
into
Omni X. We
yep.
did see him add to hand earlier.
All right, and we're blasting that last security, right? Contact the Melga X. Yeah, yeah. Don't do the Melga. Unless you look at the security,
Oh, there
doesn't have
was no
anything there.
clusters in there. There was
That's
no
what I was saying.
cluster.
You
There was
gotta.
no. Yeah. So he pops a tamer out and then checks the last one. And then he just drops the Melga Ace. Interesting.
Interesting indeed.
But yeah,
He's
that's the end of that. And
see. That's what I was saying. I feel like he should have just started trying to go and swinging at the fences. You can't always fear the option. If he hit it, he hit it. He got it. Either you got it or you don't. But you got to take the risk. He could have been set up to just end the game on this turn
yeah, that's
if
true.
he just swung
That would have been playing to
Elka
the out.
Elka
You
X.
always want to play to the out, especially if you're going to get clapped by not. So
Yeah, I mean, he would have had blocker if he did Bliss Omni but didn't swing with it. Then he still have the blocker there, and
yeah,
then
because
Peoples
I mean,
was
he actually
coming.
had two opportunities to swing. Because if he had gone into Melga Ace could have swung and then go into Melga X, unsuspend, swing again, then go into Omni, Blitz Omni, unsuspend, and then Pebbles would have been at 1 security, staring down a blocker with protections.
Yep.
But, if X, then Y, right?
If X, then Y. Yeah. I mean, Burnley still played well. He made the plays that he thought was the best for the situation. So don't blame him. It's honestly a really tense situation right there. But it was pretty cool to see that Melga could have definitely taken that. Melga's such a cool deck. Outside of when it had 4 of the promo word. But anyways, yeah, good. That was a good make. That was a good match. I honestly was entertained through and through. They are finished,
Oh, you
so I
were
think
you were actually entertained by their you were
yeah,
entertained by their play.
yeah, I was entertained by their play. Yes, I was. Yeah, their play.
I was impressed
Impressed.
by your gameplay.
Yeah, exactly. Seems like we could just have the table one match though with Brother Jay probably on Blackboard Greymon. Yeah, he is on Blackboard Greymon, and I don't know what Yuri Kaze is playing. I believe last week he's played Setcon, right? No, he's playing Belfamon this week. I think that's
Yeah,
Belfamon,
last week
anyways.
Yurikaze was playing the Black or Gray Seccon. This week it looks like that he's on Belfamon. But
It could
if
be anything.
yeah, it could be anything.
I see Doberman there, so
I see Doberman and I see the Mech Lords. So, but Yurikaze surprised me with the Black War Greymon in Seccon. So, if I see something surprising again, I don't know if I can count myself as surprised. We see Brother Jay's again, always cooking every time we see Brother Jay come in. Every time we hop into Brother Jay's match, midway through, he's already halfway up a stack or already
I
done the
know.
stack. I feel
And
like it's every time. This man's just
he's just
sweating in the kitchen.
I know, bro. He's efficient. He's cooking today. He's not. He's always. It is funny. Every time we tune into him, he's always got one stack out and one raising before his
Exactly, that's what
opponent
I'm
like has
saying.
anything.
It never fails. This man's double stacking every time.
I like players like him. He's efficient. He knows what he wants. He knows how to get it, and he moves fast with it. Uh, just swing with the Greymon X antibody. We don't care. Our
Yeah,
battle
right into a
protection is solid.
Belfamon.
So this,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
we
say our
don't
battle
we we
protection is
don't
unbeatable.
we don't care, right?
Yeah, we don't care. Give Greymon jamming though. Just saying.
Yeah, never that.
Okay, so we get the Agumon. He's got every Greymon possible there, so he gets one.
I
He
think
gets
you go
the
for the
Metal
X
Brick.
antibody there, considering you got the one of Gray X in the back.
Yep,
Is he afraid
make
to
it
move?
too
If he
fast.
is he afraid to move the eyes one out? Nope. Moves the eyes one out.
Can't afford to be afraid.
Yeah, they're about to go into time, so pops the eyes one, draw two, draw three, discards a rage mode, and a Karada. Gets the Karada out. but without being able to digivolve, that's not really threatening. And one memory, he's still got Cool Boy and Ty back there. So he's got technically 3 memory to work with, depending on what he goes into. You got the X antibody option. But does he have a regular Metal Gray? That's the question. Or does he only have the Metal Gray X? Yeah, he only has the Metal Gray X. But he does get to keep turn with the tie, though.
Yeah, if you remember to untap it. I thought he already used it. All right, so it's a one cost. He doesn't. Oh no, he does delete something, but uh, because of the X antibody, I think he. All right, he just goes right into Black for Greymon, clearing the Akihiro. Um, and so now he just has to deal with that lone blocker there. Um, that's actually really good play, because when you if you wanted say that Yurikaze wanted to drop a just hard play a what's that card's name? Belphamon. Akihiro could reduce the cost of it um by the play cost. So it'd
Mm-hmm.
be like a 2 cost Belphamon sleep mode, and then you got to deal with that. And honestly, I would not want to deal with that because that's ugh. No, the whole point of this matchup is to remove the fact that Belfont exists and just try to delay it as much as possible. And I would definitely, if I were him, I would definitely try to opt for some more damage at this point in time. Um, one of the benefits is that Black or Greymon is a blocker, the little double blocker tech right there. So he can't really swing with the XT. And if he does swing with XT, he's also going to burn security. He remembers the effect. It is an easier
No, I
effect.
like I like your little aside. If he remembers the
It's
effect.
easy to forget.
I know.
It's honest, yeah,
I was just commenting on the fact that you made the aside. It was amusing to me.
yeah, it is. It is. All right, so he just hard plays the what's it called name Astamon. Uh,
Astamon, yeah.
yep. So we get the sleep mode from the trap. So the sleep mode is ready to rumble.
I was ready to go to sleep. I'm ready to
Maybe
go to sleep.
I feel that. My bed's right behind me.
I'm trying to get like Belfamon.
Pokemon Sleep Mode is like probably the best. That card needs an alt art. It's like the vibe. This one's
Honestly.
chilling. Big me.
Now, when you're playing into time like this, what do you do in this situation?
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really faced the deck with Blackbird Greymon. I tried to avoid playing Blackbird Greymon this format. Um, but I would assume you'd want to just when you're gonna get your attack negated. But yeah, I assume you'd want to just try and uh go in on their security as much as possible. Um, right now, force the negate. Problem is that he's gonna have the just start spitting bodies out. The Ogremon's probably gonna be able to clear that. Yeah, he gets the Blackwood Greymon X antibody. Give him two. Uh, he can start burning. he can start burning the security for just attacking. One thing I did was when I was looking at my list, I was like, I'm gonna add the BT-8 Metal Greymon back into the deck for this specific matchup because if I do have a way to actually run into the Belphamon, I can attack it even though it's unsuspended. That's one of those things that can kind of bypass that annoying effect. So, uh, where you just play War Greymon and just attempt to swing over it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a few ways to go about it.
It looks like that's it because that was in time. So it looks like it's going to end 1-1. Now, is there another round? There should be, right?
People today eat.
Let's find out.
Yeah, I think they got one more round going. Seems like people are just getting ready to just join other channels. Maybe we can watch Joe play.
Oh, that sounds like a great idea. I'm trying to see some Gammagumon gameplay.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up DigimonCard.dev to read all the effects as they're happening in real time because I have no idea what's actually going on in that deck. Let's see, Rising Booster one, Darby one, yeah, Rising Wind.
So let's head over to table 4. Get some Gammamon on stream. Ah, we see Sheep's
All right,
also rocking the other Doodle Imp. One of 2 exclusive mats.
Sheep the God himself with the TMNT shirt. I love that shirt. I saw the movie, the new Ninja Turtles movie.
Uh-huh.
It was honestly enjoyable. It's just got a lot of jokes that are just not going to stand the test of time. It was honestly made for Zoomers.
Oh,
Uh,
jeez.
yeah. It's got a good deal of very cringy scenes in there, just because it's obviously marketed for kids of today's age. But the overall plot itself is pretty nice.
Let's see. I don't even know what Sheep's playing tonight, actually. This is the lowest I've seen Sheep in a while.
I know. Well, Sheep is currently in his arc of trying to prove he's not a red hybrid main. So I don't know
He's
what he's
like,
playing.
I'm not a red hybrid one trick. I can play other decks.
I know, and I've seen him play other decks before, but every time he's played in our tournaments since set 12, he's been playing red hybrid, And it's been doing well too. Red Hyper's such a good deck. Shine Gray.
So we got Shine versus Gammamon. Hey, I know what that Gammamon does. That one's got Blitz.
Yeah, I know what that card is. I gave one of those. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna type in Gammamon into the search. Oh yeah, there we go. All these Gammamons and Canoweismon and yeah, Arcturusmon or Sirius or who's his name?
You said what?
Who's the level six for the purple level six? I can't remember his name.
I don't know, man.
But
You got me. All I know is the red Alphamon version.
all right, so he has the new Canoweismon, which it it digivolves for a from a level four with Gambit its name. And a lot of there's like a lot of rules cards that are just like yeah, this card is treated as Gambit or yeah, yeah, because they have a level five. This kind of does that too. All the level fours I believe have Gammamon in their name. Because there's
Yeah,
Bethel Gammamon.
all of them have level 4, or all of them have Gammamon in their name. So it digivolves on all the Gammamons.
Yep. And then the level fives kind of have their own little effects, which are really nice. A common trend is that they have all turns. It gains all the effects of cards with Gammamon in their name, so it creates it lets them get the effects of like say there's like Kaus Gammamon, the blue guy. He can evade. He gets evade, so it lets him get that effect. It lets him get blitz or anything like that. Raid. It's really nice. Deck is very toolboxy. Gammon's been getting a lot of support over the past few sets. Still going to get support. They want to let the boy shine. So definitely an interesting
Let the
deck.
boy shine.
Yeah, I had to clout chase for my
Uh
boy.
huh. Yeah, I hear you.
And as you can see, they don't really have inheritables because of the way they designed the Canon Weiss one. It's the same thing. I think it's the same thing as the BT-10 one as well. Yeah, we'll have that alternate effect.
And we
Um,
already see the serious Mon.
yeah, he gets the serious mod out, which does what? Digivolves for a level five with Gammamon in his text. Uh, by placing one Digimon card with Gammamon in his text from your hand as this Digimon's bottom Digivolution card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the less than or equal to this Digimon's DP. So you can honestly clear anything on the board. Pretty sure he's a strong boy. He's got a lot of red cards under him, so he can definitely clear that rise if it moved out second or first. I mean,
It did.
and then yeah, and then when he deletes an opponent's Digimon, he can unsuspend as well, which is really nice.
So sweet security. Bound to hit into a Marcus because that's what all Shine players' security is Marcus.
Hey! You give me too much credit. I always
Oh, it
have
was
a
an Agumon.
there.
Okay. Not this time around.
Yeah, Agumon's always in there. So definitely not a good spot for Sheep. He doesn't have the BT-12 Marcus, which his deck lives and breathes off of. Um, he has the boost there though, so he can start getting set up, and he has the BT-13 Marcus to have memory. So he can honestly start doing something on this turn, but you really want to start turboing out that thing, and you don't want to really. He was kind of forced to move out a little prematurely, so uh, definitely behind right now, but we'll see how fast the Gamma can kill before this really does become a problem for him. Because I have no idea. Again, I have no idea how fast Gamma can kill in the age of a few turns OTKs.
Oh, I
So we
don't think, especially without the hero, that Sirius kills very fast. So
Yeah.
I think Sheep has time, but with the time that Sheep is taking, Joe could
All
potentially cook
right.
something
So
else in the
sheep's
back.
cooking. Yep, sheep's cooking. He has the EX4 Greymon in the back. He's got and the Marcus out on the board now, which is actually a really good situation for him because the EX4 Greymon essentially makes Marcus free. When he moves out, he gets a memory, and then he's got an extra two memory off that boost if he chooses to use it. Um, Get some extra play extension. So we're gonna run into another Greymon in security, Geogray. And then we have the Betel Gammamon right there. Nothing loaded in the raising area, which is good and bad. Because
No, I
Shine, I
mean
know.
that's it's on brand for Joe. So
Yeah.
Joe's a one stack.
Wait, why is this good
Live
and
and
bad?
die by the one
That's like
stack.
live and die with one stack, but he's stacking up a second. He'll be fine, right?
Live and die by the stack. He goes
Okay.
into good old
BT,
faithful Cannon Wise.
yep. BT-10 Cano Weiss give him three, and then Sheep is all right, and he's swinging too.
Yeah, blitzing for two checks. Yep.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Uh, so now Sheep's like, is it my turn? Definitely pass the memory over. Sheep's going to move up.
Well,
Uh,
this is where Shine excels. Is
yeah,
two bodies on the board.
back against the wall.
Shine Greymon excels at crackbacks, and with the memory boost there too, he's got six memory to cook with. Oh, he didn't move. He didn't move the Marcus up. Oh, interesting. All right, so he opts to move the Marcus up.
Yep, he pops the boost. All right, go Rise Greymon. His party time. Get another Marcus out. Tap it so he gets like 3 million effects. So he's gonna gain a memory, do -3 on something, and draw a card. I don't know which inheritable. I forget which Agumon he has under there. I believe it's the BT-13 one. Um, and he gets another -1,000 off of the Koromon egg. Uh, the Koromon definitely interesting card because there's a amongst Shine players, there's a lot of debate on which Koromon to use between the red base and the yellow base. Personally, I prefer the Rise X antibody. I prefer the red base because I like drawing cards, but I understand why people like the yellow base as well. And honestly, it doesn't matter. The deck's gonna function how it functions. Um, it'll matter a little bit more next set though, because we do yellow support. Um, okay,
He's
so
got the
sheep.
Rise X.
Does sheep
The
have a
I don't know if he has a tamer to play. I mean, he still gets the power drop,
Silkus?
but
Yeah, unless there's some debate going on right now.
nope. He decides to clear the Cannon Wise.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Oh,
I suppose both of them
he's
are
got.
getting cleared regardless. So
Yeah, yeah. You got Shine right there. Coming out, doing -9 on the Gammamon, doing 9 or Serious doing -9 on security, swinging two checks with the Marcus right now. Basically ignoring everything in his security unless he's got like that new guy, Proximamon. Okay, so he gets Break Claw, lets him play out a Gammamon from the security. Or from the trash, my bad. And then he gets a hero. Good checks right there for Joe.
Yeah, it's pretty strong, but how long is it gonna last? We did see Sheep add the ruin mode to hand, so Sheep could just go into ruin mode and ruin Joe's birthday.
I know, right? Thing that sucks for yeah, Joe just has nothing in raising right now. No, he's just gonna go burst mode because he honestly could just end here. No, he doesn't end here. He doesn't end here. But he's gonna bounce. Yeah, he can just clear with the Marcus. Just bounce the Marcus back, move it up. Gets it's an attacker, burn security, deal an extra check, and then the Marcus gets him an extra memory. I know how this turn plays out, like off the top of my head. He gets an extra memory, kills the Gammamon, and then if he has the BT-13 Agumon, then he can just. Okay, so he just ended the game right there, but he opts to just swing over the Gammamon or the Seriesmon right there. Mark is going to clear the Gammamon. He swings into another hero. Oh wow. Oh no, that hero should have been burned off security from the burst mode. But you know, okay, and he just plays out another Marcus pass turn. Who's gonna tell him? All right. Okay. I think Joe's just gonna scoop it there. He doesn't really have a way to come back from that. Has his whole board cleared, so okay. I guess we're going to game two right here.
All right, let's see what game two's got in store for us. Can Joe get super serious? What you think, Jared?
Uh, I think you can get super serious.
I mean, we've seen that if Shine moves out too fast, Sirius can absolutely take advantage of that, punish that, and start running away with the game. The problem that Joe ran into is uh, his typical bricks, where he missed out on the rookie to really capitalize on the fact that he was ahead, which gave Sheep time to catch up and steal the game from underneath him.
Yep.
But it's entirely possible that if Sheep moves out just a turn too quickly, that we could get a repeat.
The boy Gammamon.
I just want to see him do Red Alphamon things because I just love the fact that Hero is just Yuji. He goes turn one TK with no rookie. All right, Joe, you're off to a fabulous start. And he grabs the Agumon off the TK. So TK once again proving that he is the lifeblood of Yellow. Yellow's
TK,
second hand.
yo, TK, the best like To me, he's probably like the best tamer in the or just like who stands the test of time. He aged the best. I'm not gonna say he's the best tamer in the game, but I'll say he aged the best
I don't
because
know. Davis can give him a run for his money.
Davis and
Davis is
Mimi.
the hardest working tamer in Digimon.
Hey man, I don't know. TK's been putting in work too.
TK puts
I
in
get
work, but Davis literally is the only blue tamer the only blue memory tamer you see used.
yeah, that's
Every
true.
blue deck runs Davis. So we see Sheep deliberating, so it means he probably drew a rookie for turn off of the draw for turn. Otherwise, it would have just been an auto slam. Goes into Greymon in the back. And Joe's going to 3, so you might as well just throw down a memory boost, right? That way you can set yourself up for next turn. And we got options. We grab another Agumon, so it means he doesn't need the shine.
So Gammagumon moves out first. Um, we got the Battle Gammagumon.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Gammamon may have gotten a whole slew of new support, but I don't believe they have protection.
Nope.
So with the yellow memory boost and a TK back there, Sheep could
Uh,
possibly punish this early promotion.
so I do know with the purple support, they get a bunch of on-deletion effects. I don't think Joe's running that. I think he's living up to his Red Joe name. But he, yeah, he. Let me look at it so I don't sound like an idiot. More than I already do. Yeah, let me see. We got Arcturusmon. Uh, let's see. On deletion, you may return one Digimon from your trash your hand. Then by trashing a Seriesmon, you can play a Proximon without paying the cost. Proximon uh lets you bring a Gammamon back by delete, and you can delete one of their stuff at the end of your turn. Alters when another Digimon is deleted, you may play a level 4 or lower Digimon card with Gammamon as name. Yeah, so yeah, let me see. They have a bunch of on deletion effects and stuff like that to go along with it. Like I said, I don't think Joe's running that in his deck to kind of, I guess, uh, give the deck some type of recursion instead of protections. Let me see.
Oh, Sheep's over there cooking.
Yeah,
Sheep's like, hey, call the ambulance, but not for me. He's got both his Marcuses out. He's got his TK out. He's got the Rise on deck. And it's just off to the races. So he clears the Cannon Weiss, checking 2 checks.
okay. Runs into Cannon Weiss and
Betzel.
a better Gammamon.
A better Gammamon.
A better Gammamon.
So the score is tied up 3-3.
Yes. 3 for Joe 3. Yeah.
But Joe's back's against the wall with only 2 tamers and nothing in the raising area.
Yep, and Sheep setting up another Agumon, not choking him at one. Funny enough, uh, and that actually getting a double hit right there. It's gonna give Joe a hard time because even if he does find some way to clear that Shine Greymon, he's gonna have to deal with the Agumon, and as you know that if one of those if the even if the Shine just sticks, it's gonna be a problem. Um, okay, so he digivolves Gammamon in the back, obviously. Uh, let's see. Play Gammamon. I think that's a searcher. Get Betzel Gammamon. I think that's the raid one, and then and it has an additional effect. Looking at it, it does what? You get to play a hero if you don't have a hero.
So, no interaction from Joe's side.
Yeah.
The Shine Gray and the Agumon both stick.
Yep, and that's gonna.
You can just promote the Marcus up.
I hate you, Joe. Delete it, Joe. Delete it, Joe. No, no, take it off the screen. I know he's doing that to get at me. So Sheep did not choose to end the game. I don't know if there's some gentleman's agreement or what, but all he had to really do was move up Marcus.
Sheep's
Plus
playing
Joe,
with the with the weighted wristbands on from Dragon Ball.
he's playing with Rock Lee's weighted leg.
Yeah, apparently.
Power move by Joe.
Now, who's really got the power move? Sheep or Joe? Because Sheep could have ended the game there.
Sheep said, show me your
He
strongest."
said, "Show me your strongest play." It's like I want to see you at full power. So we see the battle move up, and goes just right into Cannon Weiss. He doesn't have Blitz though. See, that's the raid. That's the battle with Raider, correct?
Yes, the battle with Raid, not Blitz. I forget if there is. I think there's some way for them to like constantly stack effects. So he's gonna swing into security. Get extra checks. He gets three
Two
checks.
checks, three
Two checks.
checks, three checks.
Oh, because he swung with the thing.
So he swings three checks and Gammon swings game. So she did in fact say, "Let me see your full power," and he
Sheep.
got Vegeta.
Did Sheep sandbag?
He got Vegeta just like how Vegeta was like, "Hey, Cell, let me fight you at your full power." And Cell showed him with the work. That's what just happened.
Okay, yeah.
And so we're going into the coveted, my favorite game when I'm not the one playing, Game 3. Now, what surprised me is Gammamon's just raw damage output.
Yeah, that I didn't expect. I don't know if it's piggybacking off of Canawise. Canawise is honestly just a really good card, but um, I think it might be the fact that yeah, there's Canawise, and then Serious Mon can kind of come in and give spit out a little extra damage, which is pretty good.
Canawise swinging 2 to 3 checks every turn, every time is that's dangerous.
Yeah, you don't want to leave it there. But, if Shine does not see Marcus, then they kind of just have to take it as like a sponge unless they actually have some way to, respond, So,
So she opts to go first, and he goes Agumon in the back and Agumon in the front. And it's Joe's turn. You got Gamma in the back. What's after that? Is it a battle? Is it a battle? It's a hero, putting him to 1. Okay, you got the choke, and you got your memory tamer set up. But she could reply with just playing his own tamer. Rips the Marcus off of Geo Gray.
mm-hmm. And then keeps turn. I love that play, but I hate doing it early game because it's super high roll. But if it pays off, it pays off. Either you got it or you don't.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Sometimes you got it, and sometimes you don't.
And this is definitely a safe play for Sheep to do because he's got the Gammamon right there, or not the Gammamon, the Agumon in the back right there, and he's in now a boost. Gets a Rise Greymon from BT-13, so he can be able to spit out another Marcus if he wanted to.
Having Memory Tamer Marcus and the um, memory boost is just so much. You just can do
hmm
so much with that. It's insane.
You can do whatever you want, arguably. All right, so it seems like Red Joe is potentially breaking. Maybe no. Okay, so he's gonna. The thing is that he still doesn't have BT-13 Marcus, so he doesn't have much to fear. He's not gonna get the one Digivolving effect. He has Raid right there. Let's see what else. He's gonna raid. He's probably gonna raid into that. Doesn't get cleared. A hero takes me back.
That hero takes you back what to better days.
He had better days back to simpler days when you just be like, okay, well, I'm playing red. I'm playing hero in the deck because it's just a good tamer. I need a memory setter. Honestly, until BT9. Oh no, I used it in BT9. That extra 2K difference definitely mattered for a lot of things when I was playing Blackwood Greymon in that set. Actually, throughout pretty much all the sets, I switched over to Marcus for memory.
So Sheep loses his Geo Gray and is forced to promote the Agumon. He still got the memory boost, but he is now behind. Plays the Agumon to get that Marcus down. Marcus swings. Get the memory. DP minus. And the Digivolve. Oh no, he just crashed the Marcus in. Ooh. Very
Yeah.
spicy play. And he just plays down another Marcus. Says, take your memory.
That's memory boost right there.
Huh?
Oh no, that's Marcus. That's Marcus. I don't know why I was staring at the memory boost when he played down the Marcus. I'm just stupid. All right. So, yep, we got another Gammagumon raising right there. The alt art with the Mon. I love that art. It's so cool.
I thought you hated monkeys though.
No comment.
Your silence said it all.
No comment. No comment.
There we are. There's the new hero. That's the new
NAS
hero,
is
right?
confirmed to be BT-14 EX5, like I said.
BT-14.
BT-14 slash EX5.
Oh yeah. EX5. Yeah. EX5 is the last set to come out. Yeah.
Ooh, you get full power Melga? Well, no, not full power Melga, but 90% Melga. Its full power is 15. Now it has confirmed support. Yeah, it's 15.
Well, the thing about BT-14 slash EX5 is that Fenrir Lugumon is going to be running around uncontested.
Yep. A 2-turn OTK, by the way. I believe they'll probably, depending on how crazy it is right now. Okay, so I don't know. When does BT-15 release? For
November
15 for
15 should
Japan.
be or 15. Oh,
Oh, that comes out.
that should be October, right?
No, 29th of September. So it releases in next Friday in Japan.
Oh, so we're getting RB1 the same time that they get a.
Yeah. Uh, and the crazy thing is that I think they're gonna O2 set after that. So they're getting that. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that. But yeah, we're gonna have so we'll have a bit of time. If Fenrir Lugumon is going nutty in that set, especially with the new support that it technically got in 15, that it literally got and technically got in 15, then maybe it'll see some type of restriction. I don't know what they would hit, but people are gonna whine and complain and ask for a restriction on it. I have no idea what the counterplay is for that deck. I haven't done much study on it, but now we know what is confirmed to be. NASA's confirmed to be, even though we had a good ballpark. Yeah, we can start, I guess, playtesting for BT 14 EX5 when the time comes. It releases around my birthday, actually. Funny enough, EX5. I just don't really want anything from that set. Anyways, looking back at the board, we got Joe with a lonely Beto Gammamon right there, and Sheep with like Greymons galore and a Marcus.
It's not a lonely. He's got 3 heroes to go along with it.
He just hard digivolves the Shine Greymon. Is
Well, he
that what
used the
happened?
Marcus to go into the Rise.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, so he's got two there. And then he still technically has a way to have he has some type of rebuttal with the Agumon in the back there.
And Joe moves out.
He's got to at this point.
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
Get to
he's
see
loading up.
Alpha Bomb plays. Let's go.
So he's loading up two different the green Gammamon, I forget what it's called. Wezen Gammamon, I believe. And then a Kaus Gammamon, or he's just doing Kaus and Gamma or Kaus and Wezen.
He
I
gains
believe
two
those are
memory as well. And two
ooh,
draws.
yo, the cool boy.
No, it's Yuji.
Oh yeah, Yuji, yeah. Though instead of just drawing your cards, you gotta stack something other to, kind of replace it. So kind of makes that a zero, correct? I think those are both from BT-10, which do what?
The one gives
Uh,
blocker, one gives evade, I believe.
I
Or
think
is it
one gets
piercing and evade? No, the blue one's blocker.
the blue one is. Didn't he? No, that came out in BT-8.
9? I think the blue one's from
Oh,
9.
yeah, the blue one's from 9. So that's Digimon can't be blocked. And then
Oh.
unless you put in the one that has evade. And then the green one came out in BT-8 or no BT-10.
We got one in every set from BT9 forward. We got one in 9, 10, and 11.
Piercing, yeah, the one that has piercing, one has evade, and then blitz. Ooh, if he had raid and piercing, that would be sick. Raid, piercing, and blitz, that'd be sick.
Joe's got 2 memory to work with. He's got 4 heroes on the board and a battle.
And you see how he's just throwing his hand around too. He's so happy to just be doing it right now. Goes into Canaway, so he's gonna be passing turn. He's evolving for yeah, just passing over memory. Canaway.
But he does have Blitz because he's digivolving on the Gulus. Or not the
Yeah,
Gulus, the battle.
that'll. That boy is
And
big
it's
too.
3 checks. And he's
He
a
just ran
big boy.
into a yeah. He just ran into three
He can't
megas.
even be stopped by a burst mode.
Uh,
Sheesh.
sheep moves out of raising, and he's ready to party. He could probably do one Marcus there, and then one with actual Marcus's effect if he wants another attacker. But I guess he's just doing some type of gentleman's agreement again. All right, so he digivolves for 3, swings Marcus. Marcus digivolve into a shine, I believe, and Marcus is swinging for
3 checks?
3 checks and -9 security. So it definitely clears it all, regardless of what he hits. That shine is so ignorant. And then he can just bounce, and if he wants to end it here, he can do it. It's technically Jover.
It's Jover.
It is Jover, dude. Joe Warida.
There's the burst mode. Bouncing to Marcus. Play a Marcus. Swing for the last check. And that's the game.
Yeah.
I don't know. Cannon Weiss is still terrifying to me.
Yeah.
Even though Joe lost, that Cannon Weiss was checking 3 checks every single time, bro. That's not something you could just sneeze at, right?
Kendall Weiss is definitely the superstar of the deck in my eyes. Uh scary card. It lets you. It just powers itself up off of the inheritables. Um, I don't know what the new. I don't remember what the new one does. I think it just kind of.
I think it has the same. I think it has the same effect to.
It does. It does have the same effect. It has something different. One of your Gammamon that has a Digivolution card with Gammamon in this name may Digivolve into this card from your uh for a Digivolution cost of 3, ignoring Digivolution requirement. So yeah, unless you just go over any type of Gammamon and ignore the color requirements, even though kind of do that anyways. Unless you just start. Oh, unless you warp on top of a rookie Gammamon. That's what it does. Uh, okay, that's pretty cool. After you've already loaded inheritables under it too.
That looks like the end of the tournament.
Yep, that was the feature round because we never got to see Joe play in general. Uh, all right.
If I go take a look at the standings, it looks like Warpite takes the tournament.
Is that Peebles or is that Brother J? I
That
think Brother J.
is not Brother J. Brother J. Maybe it is Brother J.
Let's see. I have to dig for the freaking tournament thing. A second. Standings. War fight. Patrick Peebles got third. Yeah, that was Brother J. Brother J from he is
Yeah,
Canadian.
that's Brother J. So
Yeah, stands on top.
that is Brother J. Greymon Toolbox
Raymond's
stands
galore.
the test of time.
And wins the Gammagumon mat.
Congratulations, Brother J. And thank you guys for coming out for another Drake's Bancho Beatdown. We're doing this
Mhm.
every Tuesday. Same time, same place. You know where to find us. Twitch.tv/ Dmvdrakes. Drake's Discord. Links in not only the Limitless description, but it's also on our YouTube and Twitch channels. So if you're not following those, follow those right this second. We've got our podcast coming up this Thursday at 8 p.m. So you can catch us live. And if you miss anything, whether it be the stream or if you miss the tournament, everything is not only on Twitch for about 2 weeks with the VOD, but you gotta always catch it on YouTube. This week's podcast topic is probably, I think we're going over looking back at BT-13 since the format is slightly changing, seeing we're going back to our tier list and seeing what we got right, what we got wrong,
Yep.
and how we
Before
think RB1's gonna fit into BT-13.
I guess it's worth mentioning. I guess since they confirmed that, so we can mull over that a little bit more, uh, if we haven't already. Okay.
Yes, Zetsume. Red Joe was the bounty tonight and was playing Gammamon. All right. You have any closing remarks for us, Jared?
Um, Not really. Just keep playing, keep play testing. Regional seasons almost or Among Us, yeah, in October, and then we're gonna get the starter decks too. So I hope we can see if we can pull anything from those. It'd be pretty interesting to see if there's any interesting builds we can get from those starter decks. They do have a lot of good cards in them, and then yeah, just keep playing Digimon, keep supporting the game, support your locals.
And support your Dmvdrakes.
We are your locals. Support. He could be all the way in Canada, like brother Jay. He's still a local to me.
That's true. That's true. Drakes are worldwide. We are your locals.
Exactly. Yeah. No excuse.
Thanks, you guys, for watching. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
All
Be
right.
there, be square.